Chocochino. Dolce Gusto. Please send me free things for mentioning your products. My name is Nova Kane, and as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. But for now, let's forget the world. Let's leave the world we know behind and enter a dystopian future where nothing is alive except those things that give only death. Bees, guns, and the empty, unknowable horror of deep space. Welcome to the Grand Lark. My name is Nova Kane, and I am on a mission that spans universes, bullets, bombs, spaceships, and dogs, to name a few. The purpose of this great quest? To
joyfully we lock her back.
Okay, this is Duskers. It's a game where you are a salvager. But you can see I'm dressed in pajamas today because you don't actually go into the ships. You don't actually, like, you know, get up or anything. You just program. You just tap, 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 tap. Fake typing. If you look up the meme. You send Duskers to do it. And they go out and try and find things you can salvage, new technologies, maybe even broken Duskers, download audio logs, well, text logs. Be great if they're audio logs. But it's an indie game, it's a roguelike, it's got this very retro feel. And I almost think it's trying to go back to the times when people could program their own games, like on the Spectrum. And I mean, you can use the arrow keys, and you can't use your mouse, which I think is brilliant. So I'm just gonna put the mouse bottom corner, and let's get going with training. It's been a while since I played this. I'm doing it for a lark, and we've got our fabulous Chocochino to help us. So, D. Welcome to Drone Operator Training. Use arrow keys to pilot Drone 1. So I'm Haley. Press 2 to switch to Drone 2. Is that numpad 2? Numpad 2? Oh, you can use the numpad if you turn off numlock. But okay, I've got to go all the way up there. All the way up there! Here we are. Vinny! Press space to switch to a schematic view of the ship. Right. Oh, I see. Okay, so our ship on the left, where our two Duskers are, has just docked, and there is an airlock. So let's type A1 to unlock the airlock. Now press space. Pilot the drone into the derelict ship. I'm going to do Haley to do that. Ladies first. I found a power inlet. Drone 2 has a generator on its list. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Now I remember if I type there we go. It already guesses. Brilliant. Okay, so now we've unlocked some doors, because unless you've got power, you can't unlock the doors. So here we are. Alright. Okay, well, actually, I'm going to do this. And I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, I'm going off the rails with this tutorial. So I'm going to get one. You can see in the top, he's got 2 upgrades and room for 1 more. And you've got the Oh, okay, lost connection there a little bit. Nice little effect. We can see we've got motion and we've got gather. So motion, because there are enemies. Enemies! And your Duskers are very weak in the very early game, and I've not even gotten to what you would call a mid-game. So we're going to type motion, and it's going to activate 1 motion charge. It's got 50, but we can resupply it. So let's do this. Okay, so what we can see is that there is something alive, or something moving at least, in room 4. And we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to D3, and I'm going to trap it in that room. And then seal it in again. So now we know for a fact rooms 3 and 4 are safe. So we can open D4, D5, and D2. Now we can see we can do navigate. Or, yeah, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Navigate, right, and then press tab. We don't need power anymore. So 2 R4. Okay, that's fine. Is there an explore function? Elite dangerous. We will get there. We will get there. Okay. So 2. Oops. Right. Explore room 4 with drone 2. Nah, it doesn't know it. Right, type help. I love that. Ever since Enter the Matrix and this little hacking minigame. It's amazing. Right. D4. Let's go to D4. See what we can find in D4. Ooh! We found fuel. And we have the gather upgrade installed. We can see we got a jump cell, so we can move. We can jump to another solar system if we want to. Now let's explore this one. What is that? Okay, so now. Well, we knew room 4 wasn't, because we kind of got ahead of it. So, now we're going to get Vinny to give us all the power. So, now we're going to close D2, D4. We're going to leave D5 open. And we're going to hit D3. Now, we are going to type motion. So we're going to wait. Okay, R4. And I'm going to press D5. Actually, I'm going to close D3. D5. There we go. So now we can go to D2. And we're perfectly safe. And D3 as well. Right, so navigate. 1 R. Let's watch it do it. Sitting here in my control room. Recommended command info. Drone called Nathan. He's been totally destroyed. But let's see whether... Okay, so we've got lures, nearby organic threads. So we're going to take that with Haley. Okay. Let's try this. Right, so navigate. 1, 2, R1. Hands-free driving. A1 and exit. That was that. It is not that easy. So, we will get into it after these few short messages. Okay, we're back at Duskers. And this game can be quite addictive, so I'm going to set a timer. My fingerprint didn't change since yesterday, Samsung. I've got to stop name dropping products. I'm deluding myself if they think they're going to send me the new Note 8. Because I'd quite like to blow up my own house. Clock, clock, clock! Clock, oh clock, where art thou? Right. Clickety, 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 click. Okay, we'll do that. Pop that right there so I can see it. It's not but it'll go so we don't get ahead of ourselves. Right, let's begin. No, not options. P. Bringing systems online, correcting current trajectory, and okay, we've got low fuel. Initiate emergency distress sequence. No. I've never done that before, but I'm pretty sure there's no one out together. Transfer classified as success. Externally modified log detected. Would you like to read? Why not? Gather intel and logs from derelict spacecraft. Gather resources necessary for survival. Search for survivors. If objectives cannot be completed, recommended action, initiate a reset, which will start the game from the beginning. So, here we are. This is the UI for the system screen. You could do it all mouse free. So you can see this game goes up to the universe, the galaxy, which is Omegas Janus. And we're in the Brovik system. So we can see that we're already adjacent to a, the HMS Fusion, which is a government-class vessel, most likely an armed ship. It's 23, so hull breaches and other things like that are hopefully not going to be too bad. We can also take over the ship if we wanted to, but we'll get into the ship configurations as well. This is turning into much more of like a tutorial lark, so there might be some knowledge that I can impart upon you, and maybe even check out this game. I got it for free. The developers just randomly said, "Hey, here's Duskers, talk about it." It took me a good couple of years, but here it is. And actually, it's a game that I should have given a lot more attention to, because it was. It's very hard, but it's good. It's a good game. So, every time that we start out, we get randomized drone upgrades. Okay, so we've got 3. We've got Luke, Abby, and Ian. And you always get what I call a Vanguard. So that's got 100 health, a support, and a utility. Okay, so tow means if I find a disabled drone, or Dusker, I can bring it back to the ship, repair it, maybe, or you know, do stuff with it. Or maybe put it in my reserves. So we've got Abby, who's just pretty much at the moment only really able to power doors. And Ian, who can tow and also interface with computer systems on the ship, should there be any, and should they be survivable. Mouse, get away from there. I'm going to put you up over there so that you can't even do any of that. Okay. So just with the arrow keys, and you can see all the controls. I'm pretty happy because I've got the motion upgrade. You don't always get that. Excuse me. I've just had a load of Chinese food and a little bit flatulent, I'd suppose. But you know me. This is unscripted. It's me. It's Jacob. It's Nova. We're all the same. But you already knew that. Ship configuration. S. I believe I had to look at the keyboard. It's so dark. Right. So, basically, again, we're at the very, very beginning. So, you have an inventory, and that can be upgrades. You can scan the interior of ships. You can get teleporters to beam your Duskers into certain rooms without having to power them, without having to do anything. And I'm sure at the end of the day, you'll come across rooms where there isn't a generator in the first room. There is some programming. We'll get into that a little bit later. So, without further ado, let's do this. We've got no uncorrupted comms, so this is just for scrap. Ah, that works. Okay. Begin is a pre-loaded macro, basically. I'm going to close D4 immediately. Where you can... You press begin, and it runs... So if I go to scripts... I'm a touch typist. No. Advanced commands. Alias! There we are. There we are. So, these are the scripts. So, begin is open the airlock, navigate drone 1 and 2 to room A1, find a generator, power it up, and of course it's telling drone 2 to do that, and then give a status report on the ship. So, let's see what it is. Infestation types detected 0. Okay, so let's go navigate 3R2. Okay, R3 and R4 are safe. Oh, you got to do the doors. Alright, so D3, D4. Let's go hunting. Hello. Gather! If you just go gather all, it'll get all the scrap. Alright, D5. Is that we didn't check, we're playing dangerously. Ah, okay, alright. So gather all. So we'll first go to the fuel point. No fuel. So the ship obviously ran out of fuel. We got some scrap. D2. Okay, so he's destroyed. So let's go to swap. He's got lure, pry open unpowered doors. Gonna get that one. Have a look. We can reconfigure everything. Right. And that's everything. Gather! Unrecognized command, gay. Gather! I want the social justice warrior to comment on that. I do, I really do. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go! Exit to return to mothership! And now we get a progress report. Fuel, for fuel, we have 2 jump fuel, we have 6 propulsion, and 6 scrap, and we've got a couple of components. Done! Right, let's go to E. It's infested. K, it's infested. P, it's infested. So we'll go to E. Okay, now let's go to drone configuration. We're going to do that. And then we're going to give pry to him. And we're going to... No! Right, okay, so basically components can be damaged. So obviously this comes from a destroyed drone. It's already been used 4 times before. So there's a 17.16% chance that it's not going to work. But I like those odds. I do. Keep the faith. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. B for board. Ugh. Let's see what we got. No uncorrupted communications. Terrific. Okay. Okay, first room is safe. So let's go to, actually let's do this so all of our navigate 1, 2, 3, Control S, and now we can do begin and they will all go. Ah! Gather. There we are. So we got some scrap. Right. Let's see what we do here. Pretty sure that whatever's in there... Oh, we're losing the signal. There we are. Pretty sure that whatever's in there is bad. So what we're going to do, because it's already destroyed a drone. So we're going to go to D10 and D8. We've seen this before. And we're going to quarantine the son of a bitch. Done. D9. Colin! Info is deactivated. Gather. Right. Let's try and do this programming. Navigate 3 to... Oh! It did it automatically. Toe. Toe. Navigate 3 to R1. Toe. Navigate 3 R2. Okay, so what is going to happen, hopefully, is I've scripted it so Ian will go to the mothership, drop off the drone, then go to the room with the generator. So let's go into schematic view. Navigate 3 R1 toe. Oh, okay. Navigate 3 R1 semicolon toe. Navigate. It's always the semicolons with you programming dicks. Navigate 3 R3 semicolon. Need the semicolons. Okay, stop towing. He's dropped him off. And now he'll go back in there. Fantastic. Alright, let's explore. I know this one's safe. Gather all. Let's see. Okay, we've got propulsion fuel, which we saw they needed. Let's check. Yep, so the only one is in R5. The only enemy bastard. So let's go to D3, D4, D7. So we're going to navigate 3 through D7. Okay, alright. Navigate 3 through D9. And then navigate 3 through D7. R6. So they're both in there. No, we found nothing. It is an empty room. Ah! I have a plan! I have a plan. Okay, so, alright. Navigate 1 to R6 and then gather all. And they wanted to get out there. Navigate 3 to R3. Navigate 1 to R4. Motion. Okay, so now we are going to close D9, D5, D5, and D3. And now what we're going to do is we're going to open D8. And D7 is open, so you'll hear beeps. D8 is closed. D8 is closed. So now we can open D10. D7 is closed. And now we're going to blast the fucker out the airlock. It's not powered. Oh, that was disappointing. Alright, so D5, D8, now open. Let's pilot him through. Interesting. Okay. Let's just make sure all the doors are open. So D10 we need open. D9 we need open. Okay, so... Should we do it? Should we just get him out? Alright, navigate... Oopsie. Navigate 1 to R2. Navigate 2 to R5. Generator. Now all of these doors will come powered down. Navigate 3 and 1 to R1 because we're down here. No! No, 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 no! Navigate 1 to R2. It's room 2. Navigate 1. No, no semicolon. Too many semicolons. To R2, right? And then deploy your motion sensor. We're gonna blast him out. This one, yes, I know that it will depressurize. Okay, it's been depressurized. And now we have cleared the ship of infestation. So if we wanted to take control of the ship, we can see here at the very top, installed ship upgrades. It hasn't got any. If we wanted to take control, we can do. But we don't. So, end. We've gotten everything we can from this one. Generally, if you see the enemy at this stage in the game, you are dead. Close it and end. Exit. We've got 7 more scrap. Sensor. Okay. Right, modifications. Colin. Okay. So, the sensor drops the sensor in a room, and then it's permanently in that room. You can recover it later if you wanted. It starts with 50 charges. You can put some together into scrap. Let's see, magnetic clamp, so you can upgrade them as well. So if you depressurize a room, it'll stay. It'll stay there. There's the upgrade. Magnetic clamp. Blah blah blah. We've got 13. We're gonna... Oh, that's good, actually. So, we've only got 1 gather. Let's see what we've got with my drones. Ah, because we can take 4 So let's see what we can do to repair him. To repair Colin. So D080. Luke. Control R. This is Nova 1. And Abby, Ian, and Colin. Lovely. I've known people called Abby. I've known people called Ian. I've known people called Colin. And they've all been top chaps and a lady. So, how much is it going to cost us? To get him back online. 8, we've got 13. Execute. So we've now got 4. And that's good. I keep trying to avoid it. This game has just hurt me so many times. Right, let's go to E. Enter. B. Infestation size 1. So, yeah, let's detect something. Let's bring Colin in. There we are. Board. Accessing records. Okay. We've got 1 corrupted. It's an advert. Okay. Pop culture references. Alright, motion. First room's fine. Turn it off. And we've got 4 drones now, so let's go to alias. And begin. Open A1. Navigate 1, 2, 3, 4. To A1. Generator on 2. And then a status report. Control S. And begin. Okay. Ah, see, this happens. 3. Get out the way. Right. First of all, close any doors you don't know about. Okay. Let's get D2 open and wait for it to go. Okay, so if something is in the doorway, it won't close. All right, D7, because that might be another drone. Let's just see if it moves. And also, there's something in R3. Open door D8. Try to herd any enemies out into the scannable room R5. I mean, I already had that anyway. I just want to see if it moves at all. Okay, well let's have a look at what's in 5. So D8, D5, and then let's do this one manually with Nova 1. What we got? A gun turret? Ah, okay. All right, gather. All right, let's use a lure. And I wonder whether that gun turret is going to Alright, D4, D8 even. Let's see what happens. It might be another drone. So we are going to... However, if we go to D8... And... Right, Nova 1. We're going to open up D4. There he is. Right. Info. Nah. Destroyed. Okay. I've been wanting to swap. Sensor and stealth. Stealth is good. Right. Okay. We're gonna get your lure. Get out of range of Ethan, and we're gonna swap with Abby. And we're going to swap stealth for the lure. Okay. All right. Right, navigate to R2, generator. Okay, D7 is alright. No, it's not alright. So that has... It's got scrap in it, but the door is unpowered. Okay, let's go through D8. That was a sentry robot. And they last forever, and they will totally screw you up. Alright, D10. So that's the robot. Where are we? Yeah, that's the 11, so that's fine. Okay, 2. Ah, it's not powered. Right, so we need to open D11, D5, D5, not D7 or D2 yet. So, okay. You can hear it. You can hear it, can't you? It's on the other side of that door. Okay, D6 and now D7 are good to go. What I'm going to do... Who's got the interface? 3. Ah! Okay, we've got him trapped in there. I know what we need to do. Uh-oh. He got through. Oh dear. Are we going after 3 next? There he is. Whew! Okay. So he could be an R4 or R2. We can get out of this. We can get out of this. Just need to wait for the right moment. So I'm going to do it up. D3, navigate. To R2, then D5, and then D5 and D4, and he's left, but we've got the control now. So I'm gonna wait, and I guess you guys are going to. I'll edit out this little wait, I think. Has to work. Ah, we've trapped him in R3. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we can go to D10. Gather that. So we're going to need to keep D7 closed. Because whatever's in R8. So here's another one. Flag R8. So we know that a bad guy's in R8. We can see that. What we need to do is to move him into R6, which was already cleared. For that, we need to power the secondary generator. So we're going to navigate 3 out of the way. Navigate 3 to R5. Navigate 2. No, let's just do D11. No, he's in there. Flag R3. Good thing I remembered that. Alright. Navigate 2 to R7 and interface with the generator. Now we're going to activate D6. I'm going to close D6. Scrap. Ah, and the main fuel port, so gather all. We got all that, and I think the only thing left to do actually let's try and do something. Let's just try and do something a bit cool now. Right. So if we then get who's got interface? Ian. Navigate 3 to R2 and then interface. So we're gonna have a look now. Okay, so we've got ship scan in room 5. New item, room 5 and room 3. Let's have a look. Room 5. Ah, we've got a bit of scrap. Gather all. Room 3, we've got there's stuff in there. Okay, so navigate 1 to R2. We're going to activate D3. We're going to activate the motion sensor. There we are, D10. He's in. Defense! We killed him. Now let's open D4. Let's close D4 because we're going to open D7 and D8. We're going to take the flag off R8 and off R3. Decontaminated. Right, now we need to deactivate the ship defenses because it will perceive us as an intruder. So, defense deactivated. D5. D11. Navigate. 1 to R3. And then gather all. A1. Navigate 2 to R5. No, I don't want you to drop them all. I thought you recover. Alright, let's see if we can recover these. Drone upgrades. Pick up. Okay. Pick up. All 2. 3 it is. We found some more scrap. Other scrap from the blown up stuff. Alright, navigate 3. No, navigate 1 to R5. Gather all. And then everyone else is coming home. Navigate 3 and 2 to R1. The end. Then we'll close the airlock and exit. Mission accomplished! Bum, 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 bum. Saved ourselves from certain destruction with quick thinking. Ten scrap collected. Alright, but we got 2 drones that were damaged, but we got some new stuff. So we got 15 scrap. We are on our 4th day of survival. 4 days. Hopefully this video didn't take 4 days out of your life. At least I hope it didn't feel like it. But this is Duskers. This is the very beginning. We'll probably revisit it at some other point in the series. But for now, it's been a pleasure, as always. My name is Kane, and if you do like my style of larking in the virtual environments the world can provide, please do subscribe to my channel, and you know how to do that. There's a little button with the word subscribe on it. And if you want to be part of my Bellboy Club, then please do hit the bell. So you will get notifications every single time I release something that will make your day a little bit brighter. So, transmitting from an apocalyptic future where even the Nostromo would feel a little bit eerie. That makes no sense. I bid you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.